Commercial transport operators in Ogun State has begun data capturing exercise to enable them benefit from the federal government COVID-19 survival funds for transporters. The exercise was conducted by the Road Transport Employers of Nigeria, RTN Ogun State chapter at the association's secretariat in Abeokuta, the state capital. Correspondent John Felix reports that the federal government had announced an intervention grant for micro transport operators under its survival fund for micro, small and medium enterprises (SMEs) to mitigate the effect of the COVID-19 pandemic. Speaking to journalists while monitoring the exercise, the state chairman RTN Titilayo Atibu commended the federal government for the initiative, saying the grants will do and go a long way in cushioning the effect of COVID-19 lockdown on its members. Atibu, who spoke through the state secretary of the union, Tiwalade Akingbade, lamented that commercial transport operators recorded huge loss during the lockdown period, which forced many of them out of business.
We transporters, firstly, there was total lockdown. Before total lockdown, there was interstate lockdown. So our vehicles cannot move from one place to another. It affects us, and we are not salary earners. When we go out in the morning, we go to source for what we will eat that day. So it's something when we go out that we can see what to eat at night and for our family. So it affects us. The amount, as we are hearing it, they said is 30,000 per head, but it's something.
Speaking further, Akingbade disclosed that 500 members of the association had been carefully selected from all the 20 local government areas of the state to benefit from the grant. He thanked the federal government for the gesture, stressing that the union will reciprocate by ensuring that transporters in the state adhere strictly to the stipulated safety protocols.
We can pray for the federal government that God will be with them. You know, the situation of the country is not what we requested for when we wanted to elect the present government, but we know they are trying, and you know, the only thing that we can do to reciprocate is to pray for the government, and we too we are doing what we can do for humanity, for other people to benefit.
Thank God for being in this project of federal government, and it's you know, it's a welcome idea. We really thank federal government for this, for making this thing happen, because it's a kind of suppressing people's anger towards this lockdown and every other thing.
Some of the beneficiaries who also spoke to journalists described the initiative as timely and commendable.
So at least every economy has been affected, especially the transport sector. And since the government has deemed it fit to assist us, so it will help us in our business.
I'm very happy about it because we passed with a lot of difficulties during that COVID-19 period. So we thank government for what they did for us about this thing.
The beneficiaries will get a 30,000 naira grant each under the scheme tagged Transport Track.